Hello everybody, my name is Luchara, and this is Eco Global Survival, my community server. Another episode of my Let's Play. Meteor is directly overhead. We're looking at about 22 days away, so that's fine. We got a big episode planned today. There's a lot going on. As you see in my hands, I have a new iron sickle, so we'll take this for a test drive today. Get some plant fibers. But so there was an eco update last night. So there's new tailoring recipes. I don't have any of them yet, other than like the spin wool yarn thing, because there's new tailor workstations as well. So I have to figure out who makes those. Is it carpentry? I wonder makes them. You know they make the normal tailor table. I don't see them. So anyway, I'll have to figure out who makes those. I might have to upgrade my workshop to tier 2 to use those more advanced tables. The update also moved the mounts and stuff to butcher or hunting, I think actually, and to this table, but that's fine. That actually makes sense, and it doesn't really affect me because I'm I'm a hunter and butcher as well. And also there's cotton now, but because our world was spawned before the update, cotton doesn't spawn naturally in our world. But so I used the min command to spawn in some cotton seeds. So let's see where those are good to plant, and we will go plant some. Plant. Oh, this is a different UI. Cotton. I believe it's wetlands. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just anywhere in the wetlands is fine. Apparently. All right. So Glub Glub, you're gonna have some cotton in your swamp. So I'm gonna go run over there, plant some of that. We also eventually I'm gonna do that. I mean, we're also gonna have to continue working on our tunnel to our tailing storage because, well, A, the stockpile we have here is almost full, and B, we are soon going to be getting some pollution here. Doesn't really look like we're polluting yet, like there's no purple, but if you mouse over, where is it, right about here? See right here, see how it's a slightly different color? Like it's faded here, and this is a little sharper. And if you look at the bottom where it says shows a percentage, we are making some pollution up in here. Not a lot, but a bit. So, and the stockpile that we have down here is almost full. So we really need to get on that. That's priority number one for the day. Along with the cotton, check out. Yes, yeah, it's pretty much full. So cotton, new tailing tables, um, tailing storage. Those are the big priorities for today. There'll be some other stuff mixed in as well, I'm sure. But I will be back with an update soon. All right, so I'm down in my tailing storage tunnel, I guess you would call it. I think this is about as far down as I want to go. I think this is a good spot to start storing tailings. So I got to start clearing out space for the stockpiles. Honestly, this is probably where most of the work comes in. The tunnel itself, especially since the tunnel I only made 2 wide. The tunnel's minor. It's the space for the stockpiles. It's going to be most of the labor intensive work. And I don't know where I'm going to put all this granite. I don't really have a lot of space for it. I crush it up, I guess, and make some sand. But I was just talking to Entropy. He doesn't need sand right now. He'd use limestone and shale and clay. But that's not what I have. So I'll have to figure something out. Might have to put some more stockpiles just out in the desert, just to hold them until they're needed. I mean, eventually, I know that the sand's going to get used. Eventually, it's just not right away. So I just need a place to store them until then. So I'm going to continue pounding out until I have at least room for 2 stockpiles down here, because I already got the one full upstairs. So yeah, at least 2. At least 2 down here. So I will be back with an update soon. Just a quick update. I have a new neighbor, Glub Glub, who lives in the swamp. Down here is making a workshop here because it's more centrally located. He is now a mechanic, which is great because basically we had one person on the server, being JD Booker, who was in the whole engineering tree, and he was the only one. And he could only do so much, so there was not a lot of things being made available on the server. So with second mechanic, hopefully, you know, stuff like blast furnaces and eventually steam trucks and all that will become more readily available. Yeah, so I told him I can hopefully set him up with iron and whatnot as he needs it. I think he'll need a little bit of copper, but it'll be primarily iron. Um, as a mechanic, I think you don't really need the other stuff until you get into uh, electronics and industry, I guess is the other one. I guess industry is in between mechanics and electronics. Electronics is the last one, but electronics is where you really start needing copper and gold. I got all these stockpiles. They're all going to be full of crap. Speaking of steam trucks, I just heard one go by. There it goes. Oh, is doing a front wheelie? Oh, what is that? In skateboard terms, I forget what that is called. Oh man, the version of me from 20 years ago that used to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater is very disappointed that I can't remember the name of that trick. I am sure somebody in the comments will let me know though. Alright, so I'm heading back down to my tailing storage. I am almost ready to get my first stockpile down there. Of course, one's not enough. I'm probably going to clear out space for 4 stockpiles for now. And then we'll go from there. So I'll be back with an update soon. Alright, so I got my first stockpile down in my tailing storage area. I believe this will be deep enough. I'm hoping it will. If it's not, then I'll have to go deeper later, but that's fine. So I'm going to bring obviously some tailings down next time I'm up top. But for now, I'm going to keep digging because, like I said, I think I probably want at least 4 stockpiles worth for now, just as a start. And then obviously I'll expand it as necessary. But yeah, so that's good. I'm going to keep digging away. And God, I hope this is deep enough. I don't want to have to redo this. But by that point, maybe I'll have an elevator shaft and I can do something fancy like Purple Goose's solution to the tailings problem instead of my crappy dirt ramp solution. But hey, it works, right? And that's all that matters. Or it should work. It works in theory anyway. All right, so I'm going to keep doing this. Take a little break here shortly, and I'm going to go plant some cotton in the swamp. I'm going to go harvest some cotton, not cotton, I'm going to plant cotton. I'm going to harvest plant fibers with my new sickle. Is on the cards soon. All right, all my current tailings are now down here in the tailing storage, which I think will be good enough. Now, before I do any more smelting, I'll have to clear up more space down here, but at least I know my tailings are down here now. I don't have to worry about guilt for polluting the world. I feel like I feel like I did enough to cover my butt. So now that that's done, I will finish this today. I will make at least 2 more stockpiles down here. But for right now, I think we're going to go get out of the cave, get out of the dark, go get some sunlight, and maybe go harvest some plant fibers and plant some cotton over in the swamp. I think would be a good activity. Because, yes, going from the dark cave to the dark swamp, I guess, is way better. Question mark? Maybe, possibly. I don't know, probably not. But that's the plan. I'll be back with an update soon. So my plan was to show off my new iron scythe here, but you know, in retrospect, there's not really much to show off. It doesn't get any extra plant fibers or anything. It just can go longer before it needs to be repaired. I guess that's not something that really needs to be shown off. It would take a long time of me doing this before it'd be noticeable that it does need to be repaired. I'm surprised some of this is not ripe enough to harvest. I haven't been up here. Or maybe I'm hitting the same one twice is why. That's why. That makes sense. I apologize to people who like to sell me plant fibers, but I got a new sickle. Sickle, scythe. It's a scythe, right? Or is it both? I don't know. What's the difference between a sickle and a scythe? Something. I'm sure there's something. No, this is a scythe. I guess a sickle is like sword-handled, right? That's the difference. And it has like more of a hooked blade than this. Way to answer your own question, Luch. Ask the question, then you answer it. At least let the audience answer. Jeez. All right, so I'm gonna continue to see. I used to. It's funny when I used to go out for plant fibers. I used to just go until my sickle broke. So I keep calling it sickle scythe until my scythe broke. But yeah, I don't think I want to do that anymore because it'll be a long time. So we got a couple hundred there now. So I think that's good. That's a good test. Nowhere near needing to be repaired, so that's nice compared to the old starter. Was it stone? I think the starter scythe. I almost called it a sickle again. All right, I need to stop talking. I almost said stockpiling. I need to stop talking about sickles and scythes before I go crazy. Before I drive everybody crazy. All right, I will be back with a visit to the swamp to plant some cotton. So I was just making my way down to the swamp here. Saw this cool sign, thought I'd show this off. Transcontinental Highway under construction, you shall not pass. But what if I want to pass? What if I want to go see this cool house that hyena built on stilts? Let's even get up to it. Oh, there's a ladder. Well, it's nice though, because you can put stockpiles of stuff underneath it, right? Kind of smart. I don't know how he did it to begin with, though. Like, how do you start building this high? I guess you got to build a stairway up. Oh, tree clipping through is not as cool, though. Oh, he doesn't have much in it yet. Pretty basic, but I like the, oh, I like this. Ooh, yeah, that's a really nice deck. I got to build a deck on my house. But yeah, I haven't seen hyena in a bit, but that's a pretty cool house concept. All right, back to the mission at hand. To the swamp. All right, so I made it to the swamp, and I was talking to Glub Glub. He said if I saw any pre-tilled soil, I could go ahead and plant on it, because he had been growing like bulrushes, I think he said. But now he wasn't anymore, so he's kind of... his original intention was to be a mushroom farmer, but mushrooms unfortunately have a pretty limited use. So he got out of that game, and now he's our new engineer machinist. So that's right. So let's plant some cotton. Can I plant them right next to each other, I wonder? Do I have my soil sampler? I think I have my soil sampler on me. I do. Perfect. Let's check. 100% match. 100% area around is overcrowded. All right, so let's not try to make them too close to each other when possible. I'm not too worried about them being overcrowded, honestly, though. I just want to get some down so that I can check out the new recipes at some point, because I'm assuming they're going to need cotton. See, I'm just going to plant everywhere there's space, even if it makes them overcrowded. Whatever. Should be fine. Is there any... Oh, more over here. Beautiful. Thank you, Glub Glub. All right, so we got cotton down, so it's probably going to be a while before it's fully grown, obviously. Wait, does the soil sampler tell me that too? Oh, only 19.2 hours to max. So tomorrow, we should be able to come over here and harvest some cotton. And that will allow us, hopefully, to make some of the new tailor recipes. Yeah, I still have seeds. I mean, we planted what? I planted 31. That should be enough. Yeah, I'm over here. When in Rome, right? Might as well hold a couple more spots. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's good. I don't need to be spending all day doing this. I got other things to do. Very important things. All right, so that is done. So hopefully tomorrow we will have some cotton to pick. And yeah, and we will hopefully use that for new tailor recipes. Ooh, which reminds me, I need to figure out who makes the more advanced tailor tables. I'm assuming probably maybe carpenter at a sawmill, maybe machinist. Who knows? I will find out though, and we will make them. We will make the cool looking clothes, hopefully. Oh, and just Club Club apparently contracted Mecca McLean out to make a house, and this is the start. So far, this is what they have, and that looks pretty cool. She is way more creative than I am, that's for sure. All right, so I'll be back with an update soon. Well, Glub is not playing around with his workshop here. He's got it done. He's got machines. He's got these 3 primary machines going here. He still needs the... Oh, what are you doing, Mr. Elk? That's what I thought. You're lucky. He still needs 1 more machine, I think, the really big one. But he'll probably have to move some stuff around for that. Was it the assembly line? Is the really big one, I think. Yeah. So we have 2 mechanics on the server now, which is nice. Which is very nice, actually. Oh, this windmill's triggering me. But that's fine. That's good. I'm glad he's got that set up. All right, so I'm going to continue down. I'm just clearing out my tailing storage there now. I have 3 stockpiles now, working on the 4th. And then at that point, I'm going to pivot and start mining some more iron. So we can see if we can, because he is going to need iron. Big time. And I think he's a miner, but I don't think he's a smelter. Right? Where's he at, Glub? Yeah, he's a miner, but not a smelter, so he needs me. It's good to be needed. So I'll be back with an update soon. All right, so I have 4 stockpiles down in my tailing storage now. I kind of cheated. The last bit of granite just stuck there. Actually, I can grab a handful here. But my plan is every time I come down with tailings, leave with a cart full of granite or whatever. I'm assuming it stays granite. That way I'm always ahead on tailing storage. I will always have space, in theory. I think that should work. I mean, I can't get a whole stockpile full of granite in a cart, but I also don't think I'm not going to be taking down a full stockpile worth, in theory. So this allows me to focus on iron mining now for a bit at least, and you can see I've already cleared out some of the iron. Well, I guess right there is where I had that stockpile for my temporary tailing storage. But I can focus on iron. I can become an iron miner / smelter primarily. Focused on keeping... Well, if anybody needs iron, come to me. I'll have some for sale pretty cheap. And I can probably work out some kind of trade. Chances are you have something that I could use. But most of it, to be fair, is going to go to Glub. And that just makes sense. JD can make his own iron. But JD, if you're listening, if you need some, come my way, man. I will hook you up. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to a change of pace from the hunting game that I've been doing for the most part. Not that I'm going to stop hunting completely. There'll still be some hunting in my future for sure. But that's not going to be the focus. So it'll be interesting. But I will be back with another update soon. Wait, just hold up. Why is this stockpile not linked? There we go. Let's make some more tailings. All right, so I'll be back with an update soon. All right, so I got a good amount of iron made. I made, and some still coming. I made sure to send some Glub's way, help kickstart them. So now I was thinking about trying to maybe get the new tailoring recipes on the go. So I was over at my carpentry bench, which I can't even use, but I have for some reason. And I noticed the loom needs carpentry 1, 20 lumber, or 20 wood boards. Okay, and 40 plant fibers. So that's not much. That's basically nothing. So I'm gonna go over to CC Guns and ask him to make one for me, and I'll buy it off him or whatever. So yeah, maybe I'll just ask for one in my store. No, I'll just go CC. I'll go CC Guns and get him to make me one. Or is he the only carpenter on? Is he on? Oh, he's not at home. If he's on, one way to check, I guess. He's off. All right, so I guess that will have to be tomorrow. All right, so I will find something else to occupy my time, I guess. All right, so out of curiosity, I came up north of my house. My house is right here. So I'm primarily going to focus on iron smelting, iron mining, but probably be good to have copper and or gold as well. They both spawn in this biome, so I was thinking I might just bite into this a little bit, and then use my prospecting tool, see if there's any copper or gold. You never know. You know what? I should just run the tool right now. You never know. Maybe some. Probably not, but you never know. Let's give it a try. Oh, get out of the way, you. You never know. I doubt it. But I'm going to try. That would be pretty convenient. But I don't think I'll have to go far to find either one. But there's none. And I might wait actually until I get the better tool, better processing tool that goes 30. That'll probably give me a better look. All right, so I'm just going to poke in a couple different spots here. I'll be back with an update, hopefully with good news. All right, so I came up here, stuck my tool in a few spots. Haven't found anything. Oh, I found some basalt, yay. And my tool will take 3 years just to get through. But I mean, this was like the absolute minimum effort I could possibly make to try to find copper and gold. I just thought maybe I'd get lucky. Not today. So I'll have to come back up and make an actual effort at some point. I mean, well, let's look at it. Where am I at? I'm right here, right? So I'd probably want to make a road here. Veer over, avoid my tree farm, come up. So probably right about here. I can come in, push in, maybe even here, push in, make a big effort to try to find it. I'm sure there's lots in there. I'm sure it wouldn't be too much effort. But that will be in a future video. That is going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. I mean, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. If you want to talk eco or any of the other games I play, or particularly if you want to join the server, the info to join is on. Why isn't this working? You never know. This is our last chance, folks. Maybe we'll find it here. Oh, we found basalt. Yay. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be good to each other. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one. Just kidding. I'm going to wait for this to go through. But for real, that'll be the end of the video. I swear. Honestly. Wouldn't lie to you. Not again, anyway. And we struck out, as we thought we would. That's fine. Anyway, that's all.